Alrighty. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to cover exotics and invasives. So this is a ball python. Now, you may know, being in the state of Florida, that we have a python problem. Ball pythons aren't really part of that huge problem, but they are in the exotic pet trade. And sometimes when people get pets like a ball python, they don't realize how big they can get. So a ball python can get about 5 feet if it's a female. So we always have to kind of prep for a larger animal coming in like that. But usually what happens is, unfortunately, either they don't look for a place that will take their large pet, and sometimes people will release them into the wild, which does cause havoc on our wildlife. So our native wildlife gets eaten by a predator that was never originally there, which is what's happening with the Burmese pythons, the rock pythons, and the green anacondas, and a little bit with the ball pythons, but they're not making such a big impact like the Burmese pythons. So what we have here is a sulcata tortoise, or African spur thigh. These guys are the 3rd largest tortoise species in the world. So they come when they're born about the size of a dime, and people see them as very cute turtles to have at home because they have such personalities, like this one who's trying to slightly go over my foot. But the problem with these guys is that once they escape from your yard, because they're such big diggers, is that they will cause property damage. So it's actually become a bigger thing that FWC has been seeing a lot more of the sulcatas escaping from the property because they damage the fencing. No, that's not nice. They damage the fencing, and then they are walking around damaging almost everyone else's property. So it's best to do your research before you get an invasive species and introduce them, unfortunately, to the habitats around us.